Hey everyone, today we're going to dive deep into the foods we eat every single day, cereals and millets. These are the things that literally fuel our world.
So, think about what you ate for your last meal. I'm willing to bet it had some rice or some kind of roti or bread in it, right? These grains are our go-to for energy. But here's the real question. Are they all doing the same thing for our bodies? Let's find out.
We're talking about rice, chapati, idli, dosa. These aren't just foods, are they? They're the very foundation of our meals. So common we might not even give them a second thought. But they are absolutely central to our diet.
So let's start by digging into exactly why these grains are our main source of energy and the true foundation of pretty much everything we eat.
So what makes them the backbone of our diet? It really just boils down to three simple but super powerful reasons. 1, they are packed with energy. 2, they're affordable for most people. And 3, they are just incredibly versatile. They pair perfectly with almost anything.
And the family of grains is just huge. We're talking about the ones we all know, like wheat and rice, but also maize, and then there are these amazing ancient grains called millets, like Bajra, jowar, and ragi.
But with so many options out there, how do you pick the best ones? Well, that brings us right to our next section, a really simple guide to help you select the highest quality grains.
The good news is, spotting the good from the bad is actually pretty easy. Your own senses are your best guide. You're looking for grains that are clean, totally free of any insects or mold, and that have a fresh, kind of neutral smell. Anything with visible mold, a strange odor, or pests, yeah, that's a clear sign to just walk away.
And hey, here are a few pro tips for your next shopping trip. Always try to buy from a trusted store. And when it comes to bread, a quick freshness check is an absolute must. And remember to match the grain to what you're cooking. Long grain rice is just fantastic for a fluffy pulao, while short grain is perfect for a creamy khichdi.
Okay, now that we know how to pick them, let's get to the really good stuff. What's inside these grains? We're about to unpack the powerhouse of nutrients they've got.
So what exactly are we getting from these grains? Well, it's a whole lot more than just that energy boost from starch. We're talking protein for growth, minerals like iron, essential B-complex vitamins, and of course that all-important fiber for great digestion.
And here's a really important distinction to make. Atta, or whole wheat flour, uses the entire grain. But when it gets refined into maida, the most nutritious parts, the bran and the germ, are stripped away. The key takeaway here is you lose a ton of the good stuff, especially fiber, when you choose refined over whole.
Let's zoom in on a few of these star players. Wheat has gluten, which is what gives chapati and bread that wonderful soft texture we love. Now, here's a great tip for rice. Choose parboiled. The process actually pushes nutrients from the husk back into the grain before it's milled. Pretty cool, right? Then you have the millets, and get this. Ragi is a true calcium superstar, packing about 10 times more calcium than rice or wheat. And of course, there's versatile maize, which we eat in so many different forms. But what if I told you that you can make these already nutritious grains even better? In this next section, we'll look at some simple ways to unlock their full nutritional potential. There are 3 simple, almost magical traditional techniques. First, sprouting. This actually awakens the grain, boosting its vitamin content and making it way easier to digest. Then there's parching, a simple roast that unlocks incredible flavor. And finally, fermentation. This is the secret that transforms grains into light, fluffy, and even more nutritious foods like idli and dosa.
All right, let's put all this knowledge into action. This final section is your simple blueprint for building a healthier diet with cereals right at the heart of it.
And here it is, maybe the simplest health hack you'll learn all day. For a complete protein, especially in a vegetarian diet, you just need this simple formula. Combine a cereal with a pulse. It's really that easy. This idea comes to life with pairings we already love. Rice and dal is the classic example, right? And roti with curd is another fantastic combination that completes that protein puzzle. You're probably already doing this without even realizing it.
Okay, let's lock in the key takeaways. First, cereals are the foundation of our energy. Second, quality is everything. Always choose clean, fresh grains. Third, whole grains will always beat refined ones when it comes to nutrition. And finally, you can unlock even more health benefits through simple methods like sprouting and fermentation.
So it all comes down to this. The small, smart choices you make with these everyday staples can have a huge impact on your health. So eat healthy and stay strong.